I told my ex-boyfriend's daughter, it's not my problem. I dated this guy John for 6 months, and his 16-year-old daughter Tia made my life hell from day one. She called me that bitch every single time she saw me, told people I broke up her parents' marriage even though they divorced 10 years ago, and literally told me I should voluntarily leave this world when I asked what I could do to make things better. John did absolutely nothing about it. He'd threatened to ground her or take her phone, but never followed through. Even her mom Chloe tried talking to her, but Tia just said she hated me for no reason. She just didn't. The final straw happened at my house during dinner. I went to pick up our food order, and when I came back, John was sweeping up pieces of my grandmother's antique picture. This thing meant everything to me. It was the only thing I had left of her. Tia looked right at me with this smug little smirk and said, "Oops, it was an accident." I asked how the hell it was an accident, and she just shrugged. "I think I bumped the table and it fell off. That was total bullshit. My dining table weighs like 200 pounds. You'd have to slam into it with your whole body to even make it shake." She broke it on purpose, and we both knew it. I told them to leave and spent the whole night crying over the pieces. Called John the next day and broke up with him. He begged me to reconsider, but I was done. I couldn't spend my life walking on eggshells around a kid who wanted to destroy everything I cared about. Fast forward 3 months to last Tuesday. I'm leaving work and there's Tia waiting by my car. She looked terrible. Eyes all red, hair a mess, like she'd been crying for hours. She started going off about John's new girlfriend, Jane. Apparently Jane doesn't put up with Tia's crap like I did. When Tia calls her names, Jane calls her names right back. When Tia insults her, Jane fires back twice as hard. The worst part was when Tia accidentally broke one of Jane's expensive candles. Jane grabbed Tia's iPhone and smashed it against the wall. Her mom Chloe found out about the phone thing and banned Tia from going to John's house anymore. So now Tia was stuck at her mom's full time with actual rules and consequences. She kept rambling about how unfair it all was, how Jane was psycho, how her dad wasn't protecting her. Then she looked at me with these desperate eyes and said, "You were so much nicer than her. You actually cared about me." I just stared at her. This was the same girl who told me to kill myself 6 months ago, who destroyed the most precious thing I owned and laughed about it. "Have you told your mom about all this?" I asked. "Yeah, and she said I'm not allowed over there anymore until I learn to behave." "Sounds like everything's settled then." She started crying harder. "That's it? You're not going to help me? I thought you cared about me." I looked at her for a long moment. Part of me felt bad seeing her so upset, but then I remembered that night, sweeping up pieces of my grandmother's picture while she smirked at me. "Yep," I said. "Your mom handled it. It's not my problem." And I got in my car and drove away.